top 5 best avenue receiver under $500. Number 5. Yamaha RX-V685. My favorite thing about this receiver is that it can be voice controlled through Amazon Alexa, which makes it super easy to use for music. It has Dolby Atmos and DTS:X for the best surround sound experience. Plus, it is Bluetooth compatible and allows for wireless streaming. It's a 4K and 7.2 channel receiver, and it can even wirelessly connect to a 5.1 channel set up in another room. The HDMI pass-through works perfectly and the setup is pretty simple. The sound quality is amazing, which you'd expect from the Yamaha brand. Coming in number 4. Sony STR-DH590. At an incredibly affordable price, this is a quality AV receiver. While it doesn't have all the bells and whistles that some of the others have, it does include all of the basics that you'd want in a receiver. It's 4K and 5.2 channels. The S-Force Pro that it uses delivers surround sound with only 2 speakers. It's also Bluetooth compatible. The sound quality is exceptional for the price, and it even makes older speakers sound great. It's also easy to set up and very user-friendly. Keep in mind, the HDMI connection needs to be HDCP 2.2 compliant, which means your TV needs to have this to be able to play at 4K. Most 4K TVs will have this, but just double-check that yours does before you make your purchase. Good for people looking for the best AV receiver at the cheapest price. Coming in number 3. Denon RCD-N10. This receiver pretty much has it all. The biggest advantage of this receiver is that it is wireless. No more worrying about how many devices or cords you can connect. It's Bluetooth and Amazon Alexa compatible, meaning you can play any music device and control it all with Alexa voice commands. It also has a built-in CD player. On top of that, the hi-fi audio produces a great quality of surround sound. Plus, it's all-in-one compact device that won't take up a lot of space. Keep in mind, this receiver is meant for smaller rooms, like in apartments or condos. The sound quality isn't as good in bigger rooms or areas. Coming in number 2. Onkyo TX-SR494. This is another great receiver that uses Dolby Atmos and DTS:X for optimal surround sound. It's a 4K receiver and it also has Bluetooth capabilities, which makes it very similar to the previous option. The only real difference is that it's a 5.2 channel, which means you can't hook up as many speakers. This one also is a lot easier to set up, and it has a microphone AQ-EQ room calibration which works perfectly. Onkyo is a quality brand and this receiver is no exception. The sound is just as good as some receivers that are twice the price. Keep in mind, if you have a bunch of older speakers or devices, it may not be compatible. But if you have a newer setup, it won't be a problem. Good for people new to AV receivers that want a quality unit. Coming in number 1. Sony STR-DH790. This AV receiver is a great option for those just breaking into the receiver world. It has Dolby Atmos, which is one of the best 360-degree surround sound systems. This will really give you an immersive feel, as it bounces the sound around the room, even from the ceiling. It also utilizes DTS:X, which has object-based decoding. This means that it will find your speakers around the room and automatically adjust the sound accordingly to give you the best surround sound experience. It's also a 4K receiver, 7.2 channel receiver, and has Bluetooth capabilities. Keep in mind, the menu isn't super user-friendly, but once you figure it out, that's no longer a problem. Good for people that want the best quality at an affordable price.